Bro, I'm so excited to share these settings with you. I nailed the motion settings. I promise you, you try this and your jaw is gonna drop. You've never seen this. If you've never seen 120 frames Motion Pro high on gaming, if you have a gaming console, you've never seen that. These settings I'm gonna share with you are going to give you the same motion clarity. So what you have to do, you have to go, and I'm using this UFO test, and this is the proof. This is the proof. And at the end of this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna do this. I'm going to follow the object so you can see a static image on the cell phone as a proof that this is working. Amazing. So here's what you have to do. You have to be in console mode, okay? So you press here this button, just leave it pressed, and you're gonna come to this menu. You're gonna click here on the three dots, and then you're going to click edit. You go to edit inputs, and you're going to select your HDMI input, and you just click here and go down to game console, okay? So then what I am using is a standard mode. So you go to your settings, just press your settings button, and you go to select mode, standard, okay? And on top of that, I'm gonna play the games with the HLG trick. Just step on select mode, 111, 3, 111, and change this EOTF to HLG. So you convert SDR to HDR. It looks fantastic. So the settings I'm using, brightness, I'm using dynamic tone mapping off. You can try dynamic tone mapping on if you want a brighter image, and if you just want to lower it down, just lower the screen brightness to 47, something like that. And I am using the color gamut or native, saturation 55, and on the white balance you go 150. So the clarity settings, which is the reason I'm doing this video, this is so amazing. You go to clarity, true motion, and you go to user selection. You are going to use De-Judder and increase that number to 10. So De-Judder on 10. And OLED Motion Pro on medium. Medium is the setting. The difference between medium and high is basically high is not working at the right frequency. The wave is not working at the right frequency for this De-Judder setting. So when I use medium, boom, perfect motion clarity. And I'm gonna show you that at the end of the video with the cell phone. I'm going to follow the image. So to try this for yourself, try the settings that I show you. Go to UFO Test and put your computer on 30 Hertz. You need to have the resolution of your display on 30 Hertz. So this UFO Test is at 30 frames per second. And when you are gaming, you want to have your game running at 30 Hertz too. And I am also using Riva Turner statistics server to lock the frame rate to 30 frames per second, so the frame time is more stable. So right now I'm playing Watch Dogs at 6K. So the resolution is 5760 by 3240 and max out graphics. So VSync on and monitor refresh rate 30. And this looks unreal. If you have a gaming console, you've probably never seen this level of fluidity. It is perfect. It is perfect. I'm gonna show you that with the UFO test. This is the most impressive setting you can get for your gaming. It's absolutely unbelievable. So you're getting HDR, you're getting amazing colors, you're getting the best motion clarity. So it does have some motion interpolation artifacts, but the difference is so huge between 30 frames, which is unplayable in this OLED TVs, 30 hertz content looks awful. So between that and awesome with some minor artifacts, bro, trust me, give this a try. So the only question I have remaining in console is input lag. I don't know how bad that is gonna be, because I am using on PC, I am using NVIDIA ultra low latency mode. So the input lag, as I showed on the previous video, it is very good. I have absolutely no problem with it. I can play like this all day long, no problem. So what I'm gonna do on a separate video, I am going to test turning that off, turning NVIDIA ultra low latency off, and see how bad the input lag is, okay? Because of course that would be a deal breaker. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna show you the UFO test as a proof that what I'm telling you is this is not clickbait. This is real. I'm gonna show you. See if I can show you that. So let me turn the lights off. You can see better. So I'm gonna try to get the timing right. Uno, dos. This is 1, 2. So it looks. Let me lower the brightness because it looks too bright. No, let me lower the exposure of the camera. Let me lower the exposure of the camera so you can see it better. 1, 2. Let me lower it even more. See if I can lower this even more. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. See, it's perfectly clear. 2. It's difficult to follow. 1, 2. It's perfectly clear. 1, 2. This is 30 hertz, 30 frames per second. 1, 2. Perfectly clear image. Let me move the mouse so the image. Yeah. This is unbelievable, man. Just incredible. 1, 2. It's perfect. 1, 2. 2. So I'm just getting the timing so I can show you the best shot I can. 1, 2. It's perfect. I think it's clear on the video. 30 frames doesn't look like that. 30 frames looks like a blurry mess. You see, it's 30. 1, 2. This is awesome, man. Give it a try and let me know what you think.